All right, Pip, so back onto the motorcycle. Let's get the fuel system finished off, put a cap on there, and also I have a throttle cable to go, just a universal thing just to knock up, make a bracket up on the plenum there on the side, and as long as we've got twisty, then yeah, we can have open throttle. So let's get that sussed out. Just in the between of a couple of other little tiny things at the moment, trying to find a place for the little cooler for the intercooler. So yeah guys, also need to address a way to mount the cooler for the intercooler, the heat exchanger as you would call it. Not sure whether to put it on the front here somewhere. I was thinking about down underneath, so then obviously the airflow can go up underneath. I really want to put a light on the front, just a LED light there, or put it actually at the back there where the wheel is. Not sure, but we'll address that when that comes around. I've just got to measure up the cooler and stuff like that, and just and grab one over the time. So yeah, it'd be sweet. So guys, let's not waste any more time and let's get this bike one step closer to being on the road still. Alright peeps, well there you have it. Accelerator cable's done. As you can see from the up top, I know it looks pretty crazy for you guys, but we do have a fuel filler neck there now, screw on lid. So it's an alley, they only sell the alley in like 2 inches. So all we can do is weld the plate and actually bolt the alley to the steel plate with a nice rubber gasket. Yes, I do have the fuel reg on the tank, and on the other side, that is the rollover tube, breather tube. So I think it looks pretty sweet, guys, with the 1200 reg and the Raceworks fittings and everything like that. I think it looks, yeah, really, really nice. So, yeah, where are we up to now, guys? Just trying to figure out what exactly we need to do now. So, probably clutch now. So, I don't actually have any clutch. So, probably just quickly knock up a line now, just to make sure that the clutch is all good. Going to be using the standard cylinder up here. That will be fine for that, I'm pretty sure. Most of the go-karts and all that are all pretty sweet as well. Just hopefully it doesn't have any more trouble than it needs to. Then we are actually, after all of that, water pump. That'll be next. That will then finish off the cooling system. Swing it back to the rear, then it's up to the rear. So I need some ideas, guys, of what you guys think I should do with big tyre, little tyre, whatever. So it's gonna be a big tyre no matter what, but am I gonna do a motorbike tyre, like a big Harley tyre, or am I just gonna run it as a just straight up Mickey Thompson rear? So not sure. I do have a set of Mickey Thompson streets here, which are 295, I believe, or a 285. And that there is too wide for the rear here. So probably have to go a little bit smaller than that. We'll wait and see of what, yeah, I end up with. So it's the rear end that I'll be up to. Then I've got the air suspension to put in as well, so then I can drop it down. Once it's down, then we can do the sump. As I said, that as soon as the sump goes down, then the actual bike will be sitting actually on the sump itself. So then after that, after those bits and pieces, then it's actually gonna be up to pulling it apart and yeah, getting everything all done after that. So let's, yeah, I've got a water pump happening for it now. That's on its way. I have the air suspension here, ready to go, but I can't do that until I do this rear swing arm. I can get clutch line done ASAP. I can get that done. That's really, really easy. Not sure if I should wait till a bit later, as I said with the, I like to do them afterwards, just so then the lines don't get damaged. Brakes all work, everything's well with brakes. And yeah, let's go onto the rear. So once the rear's done, then I fiberglass all the center, make a seat, and then that's the bike's done. So that's what we're up to, guys. So I need some ideas for the rear to make sure what size tyre you guys are thinking. If I should have a flat tyre, like a Mickey Thompson rear, as in a car tyre, or stay with a motorbike tyre, a fat rear Harley Davidson tyre. You know, they do like a 300. So as I said, I'm not sure if a 300 is going to fit. I can go a little bit smaller, but I've got the drive shaft to worry about. So the drive shaft actually comes out. Pretty much, I'll have to do some measurements of exactly what size they'll be able to fit. But yeah, everything else is all pretty sweet, guys. So yeah, fuel system, all done, guys. I literally need to hook up a few lines, and then yeah, that's all sweet. I'll wait till that later and we pull it apart and do all the lines then. But I'm really happy with it. So we ended up with 2 OD44s. A lot of people, well, a couple of people have actually said about I could have done differently. I know I could have done differently on fuel pumps, but I really like the O44 fuel pumps. I have them in all my cars and most of my projects, except for the drag car that has something a little bit bigger. I didn't have any room to go mechanical on this thing, but it's all good. I'm going to be running an alternator at the front. And yeah, so really happy with how it's turned out, guys. Yeah, it's exactly what I've planning it out to be. So the fuel reg and the breather on the tank was a little bit of a like afterthought. But that's exactly how they do. So they reg into the tank like that from the bottom port. If I had it mounted down here, I would have had the same thing, bring it up there. But yeah, it's got enough room here for the sensor port on the side for the fuel pressure. So then also the breather on the other side, that there has the ball bearing inside of it, so it's a rollover tube. So if it stacks, it's a motorbike, so if it flips over, then fuel can't come out of the tank. So it's a lot harder because it is a metal tank, so I've had to incorporate a lot of metal fittings, metal stuff with Ali, but it's all come up well. I'm really happy with it, guys, so I'm hoping you're really enjoying this build, because I'm absolutely loving it. I love building this thing, so it's been awesome. So yeah, only got a couple of things left, and then yeah, we should be all ready to go. So yeah, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't, please go do so. Please share the bike more, guys. It needs some more loving. Really loving how it's going so far, but it can always go better, as everyone says. But thank you very much, guys. I will see you guys on next video. But if yous, again, please go to get some comments down. Really need to see what we really need to do on the rear end of this thing. So thanks very much. I'll see you on next video.